What's up, big guys? How's y'all day going today? Mine is going fantastic, and we're here to do our week 15, 14? Yeah, week 15. Wow, that's crazy. Week 15 predictions. I had the Lions in this game. The Lions won. I had the Buccaneers in this game. The Buccaneers did not win. I don't remember who I had in this game. I think I had Cleveland. I had Commanders in this game. I was wrong. Dolphins in this game, I was right. Packers in this game, I was right. Seahawks in this game, I was right. Jacksonville in this game, I was right. I had the Ravens in this game, I was wrong. Broncos in this game, I was right. Rams in this game, I was right. Bills in this game, I was right. Texans in this game, I was right. And Chargers in this game, I was right. No, I had the Eagles in this game. And I might have had the Chiefs in this game. I can't remember. And then I had the Buccaneers in this game. I was wrong. And now Ravens and Bengals. I think the Bengals can get it done. I think the funniest thing that could happen is the Bengals winning the division. So I'm like low key cheering on that. And I just think the Ravens are falling flat on their ass. I think Joe Burrow, other than those two interceptions, which honestly, both of them, in my opinion, weren't Joe Burrow's fault. The second one was a tipped pass, and the first one, just an incredible play by Terrell Bernard. Terrell Bernard, no, it was Christian Benford, sorry. And I just think it would be the funniest thing that would happen would be the Bengals winning the division. So I'm just gonna hope that that happens. Chiefs and Chargers. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I think the Chargers are gonna crush the hopes of the Chiefs and make it so the Chiefs are out of the playoff race. Commanders and Giants. So after what Commanders did against the Broncos, I had hope for them. But after what they did for the Vikings, I'm flat out have no hope for them. But I have no hope for the Giants either. I'm gonna go with the Commanders because I really think the Giants want that number one overall pick. Bears and Browns. I'm gonna go with the Bears. I can see a world in which the Browns will win this game, and that's going to be solely off of what Miles Garrett does. If Miles Garrett goes off in this game, I think they can win. But I'm not holding my breath on one player winning the game, so I'm going to go with the Chicago Bears. I don't think I need to talk about this one. I have no faith in the Jets, so like I don't feel like I'm ever going to pick them. Jaguars have been good, Jets have been bad. Patriots and Buffalo, I'm going to take the Bills. I just think Josh Allen has hit that stride in the season in which he knows it's time to play your best football, and I think he will. And I mean, the AFC is wide open. Chiefs not making the playoffs. Ravens probably aren't going to make the playoffs. So I think the Bills feel like it's their year, and I feel like we're going to see that. And I'm going to choose the Buffalo Bills to beat the New England Patriots. Raiders and Eagles. I think this is a get right game for the Eagles offense. If they lose to this game, then I mean, they're already on a losing streak, so I think it's serious, serious, serious problems if they lose this game. Texans and Cardinals. I'm going to go with the Texans. I don't feel like I need to talk about that. Saints and Panthers. After what the Saints did the Buccaneers last week, I kind of want to pick them. And I just think that would be so funny when the Panthers have an opportunity to take the division and the Saints just beat them. I'm going to go with the Saints just for the laugh, but wouldn't put my hope on that. I'm still going to go with the Saints. Seahawks and Colts, Philip Rivers starting for the first time and back in the NFL for the first time in 5 years. I am going to go with the Seahawks just because their defense is so good. I mean, this is like elder abuse having Philip Rivers come for his first game in 5 years against the Seattle Seahawks defense. It's elder abuse. And I don't see a way in which the Colts win this game. Packers and Broncos. I think that's going to be the game of the week. I'm going to go with the Broncos. I think that's going to be the game of the week. Broncos are going to be missing their rookie Pat Bryant at wide receiver, who's been really good for them. Michael Bandy is coming back. Hopefully, as long as he's not returning punts again, we're good. But I just feel like the Broncos defense is better than Packers defense. I feel like the Broncos offensive line, if Mike McGlinchey plays, because he didn't practice a few days ago, I think their offensive line can hold up and both can get the ball out fast, even if it's just check downs. I just feel like we have this chance. Get Marvin Mims more involved, and I just feel like the Broncos can win this game. 49ers at Titans. I'm going to go with the 49ers. I think they're the better team. I mean, the Titans just suck. Rams and Lions. This also is a contender for game of the week. I'm going to go with the Rams. I think Matthew Stafford's going to beat his old team. And I think that Stafford is going to throw like 4 touchdown passes. Cowboys, Vikings. I'm going to go with the Cowboys and Steelers, Dolphins. Just to be the Dolphins have been pretty good the last few weeks. I mean, I was talking a lot of shit on them at the beginning of the season because I didn't see any hope of them winning, but they've been piling on some wins, trying to make a playoff push. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but like I said, I'm voting for chaos when it comes to AFC North. I want the Bengals to somehow make the playoffs. I just think that would be the funniest thing ever. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins to upset the Steelers. And then Rams Seahawks for a Week 16 Thursday night matchup. I think that game's going to be amazing. And I think this is going to be a really good game. I think both defenses will show up both, and I think the Rams will win it off of their offense and Matthew Stafford making less mistakes than Sam Darnold. I think this is so evenly matched in my head. Seahawks have better corners. I would give the edge rushers to the Rams. I would give secondary to the Seahawks, and I'd give defensive line to the Rams. Offense, I'd give off both offensive lines are kind of just the same to me. I think the Rams have more receiver depth, but I think Seattle probably has the better receiver. I mean, this is just going to be a good game, but I'm going to give it to who has the better quarterback. And in my head, Matthew Stafford is the better quarterback. So I'm going to give that game to the Rams. I want to know what the Christmas games were. Cowboys and Commanders, boring. Lions and Vikings, boring. And Broncos and Chiefs. Really need the Broncos to beat the Packers so that Tom Grossi has to wear that Vikings jersey for this game. And Brandon Pruner doesn't have to wear the Chiefs jersey for this game. But anyways, that's my predictions for this week. I also kind of want to look at the stats so far. Philip Rivers being here is crazy. That's so wild to me. I want to just look at the leaders. So the passing yard leaders: Dak Prescott, Drake May, Patrick Mahomes, Matthew Stafford, and Jared Goff. Bo Nix is down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right outside the top 10. Who has the most passing attempts? Dak Prescott, makes sense. Patrick Mahomes being second, makes sense. Who has the most touchdowns? It's going to be Matthew Stafford, 35. 26 for Dak. 26 for Goff. 23 for May. 22 for Patrick, Darnold, Allen, Herbert, and Love. Who has the most picks? Geno Smith. I think he's going to be out for this game against the Eagles, too. 14 for Tua and Geno. 11 for Darnold. 11 for Herbert. 11 for Lawrence. 10 for Prescott. 10 for McCarthy. That's really bad. 9 for Bo Nix. But JJ McCarthy is so bad. Who has the least amount of interceptions per somebody with over 300 attempts? Well, I guess starter. I don't count. I mean, Matthew Stafford a full. Max Brosman. Oh, that was a crazy game to witness. Let's go with the rushing. James Cook has caught up on Jonathan Taylor. I think his MVP run has slowed down the last few weeks. Achan's up here. Robinson's up here. What about touchdowns? Taylor, Gibbs, Allen. Allen has 12 rushing touchdowns. I didn't even realize that, and I've seen so many of them. A quarterback being number tied for three in rushing touchdowns. Kind of crazy to me. Now Jackson Smith has 1,400 yards. Puka is the next one with 11. Touchdown ride says Devontae Adams with 14. T. Higgins with 9. And Monroe with 9. Najigbo with 9. Pickens with 8. McBride with 8. I want to look at the sacks. I know Miles Garrett is like what, 19, 20? Yeah, 20. And then there's Burns with 13, Bonito and Parsons with 12 and a half. Cooper should be somewhere in here too, right? Cooper hasn't been getting sacks recently. Interceptions, Kevin Byard. Tackles is Brooks and Wagner, Campbell, Gray, Sherwood, Schlesinger, Davis, and Bolton. Deflections is DJ Turner from the Bengals. Whoa. Tyson Campbell and Keyshawn Nixon. Kicking is there anybody that's 100%? Yeah, Eddie Pinero with the 49ers. How many? I feel like there's been so many blocked kicks. Moody had two. Boswell had one. Yeah. Which one Will Lutz was blocked? Why don't I remember that? It was the Texans game, that's why. And then Jeremy Crenshaw doesn't have the most yards anymore. He doesn't have the most punts anymore. Oh, don't worry. He's still number 3. Titans and Browns. Makes sense. Kick returns. I know Rashid Shaheed just had a hundo. There's only been 2 kick return touchdowns. I've seen both of them. Okay. Punt returns. That's where all the touchdowns have been. 2. Marvin Mims has 1. Okay. Who does the in-season rewards look like on Madden? Matthew Stafford as the MVP, Josh Allen is 2, and Drake May is 3. I kind of agree with that. Matthew Stafford's my MVP. I kind of agree with his top 3. I mean, Josh Allen is kind of. I mean, I do think Josh Allen should be up there, and I do think he should be above Drake May, honestly. So, I mean, these top 3 would be my top 3 in this exact order, too. So, Coach of the Year, Vrabel, Sean Payton, Ben Johnson are my 3 as of right now. And Offensive Player of the Year, Jonathan Taylor or Jackson Smith in the Jigbu. Oh, Christian McCaffrey is a good pick, too. Rookie of the Year on offense, there's Pet and there's Genty. My dark horse is RJ Harvey if he keeps playing like he's been playing the last few weeks. RJ Harvey is a dark horse to win offensive rookie of the year in my opinion. Just my thought process. Defensive rookie of the year. I mean, it's Carson Schlesinger to me. And I think it's clearly Carson Schlesinger. I just think his impact is crazy. The impact that he makes is crazy. I mean, leading one of the better defenses. I mean, it's not one of the best teams, but one of the better defenses in the league. I think his impact is just outstanding. Anyways, that was just my thought process on some of that. Thank you guys for watching, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.